Alright folks, I am the ConflictNerd. Welcome back to SimCity 4. Let's get things continued, shall we? There's a couple of tiles not exactly loading properly there, but I don't care. We are going to make a new city today, as I promised at the end of the last episode. It's going to go right here. You might be able to notice that this area is completely barren. That's because I did build a city here previously, but I deleted it because the recording done derped. So we're going to do it again. So let's start ourselves a new city, shall we? No need to adjust anything. We're going to call it Infinity. Infinity, there we go. And I'm the mayor. I might put this on medium. You know what? We're going to put this on medium. This is going to be a bit more of a challenge than usual. I haven't actually played SimCity in a really long time since the last episode, so bit of a challenge. We're going to start things off small, though. We're going to start off properly. We're going to have one road right here. And this is going to be the core for our city. So we're obviously going to need housing. And I want the housing to go a certain way. I don't really want it to be on the roadside. What I would rather have is the housing like this, basically. So let's just do that for a housing area. We will extend this road down a little bit. And one more, just to make it even. And that is the start of our city. Right there. Look at that. We're done. Done already. I'll see you next time. No, of course we're not. We're gonna put more housing on the opposite side just to make it symmetrical. No other reason other than that. I really should make these crossroads, but I don't think I need to as such. What I will do, however, is D-zone. Oof, where will I D-zone? I'm going to D-zone here, and I'm going to D-zone here, and I'm going to make this a proper crossroads, and you'll see why. So to begin with, we are going to put a bus stop right there, and we'll put one right there. I don't need to, but I just want two bus stops to make things sort of, you know, work. We're also going to put a subway station right next to each of these. And this is going to be the main way into this little housing area. Next, we are just going to put some community gardens right here. There we go. Some nice community gardens. And that's that. So far, so good. Now, I'm not going to put in a massive industrial area right now. What I'm going to do instead is quite simple. I'm just going to put a windmill there. And that should be okay. Now, what I want to do is extend this road up a little bit. In fact, I'm not going to. I'm going to extend it down this way. And we're going to have a commercial zone. Now, I could make this a one-way road, but I don't think I need to just yet. I don't think we need that sort of traffic control from the get-go. So we're just going to go with this. Now, you guys have been commenting like crazy on these SimCity videos, and I couldn't be happier with that, because you're actually helping. You're actually being really helpful with some of your comments. For example, some of you have been saying that people aren't going to move in, or people aren't really going to go commercial unless there's schools. So that's making me think, if I put in a school and take a bit of a risk, because as you can see, I'm spending a lot of money, so let's speed things up a little bit so we can actually get some money. Once these houses are built, we should have a little bit of income. They're just taking their sweet time at the moment. Alright. People are moving in really quickly, and any minute now we should have some income. Wow, that area filled up quickly. Okay, let's make another. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, 1... Oh, God, what's this? Ah! My home. Lovely. I will put my home... Oof, where will I put it? I don't want to be a dick about it and kick people out, so I will be a dick about it and kick people out. There we go. Okay, we're making money, which is good. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And up one more, and across, up to meat. And we will put more commercial zoning in this area. Alright. This is filling up nicely. Now what I want to do, straight off the bat, is put a school here. I can't exactly afford it. So I'm taking a risk. I'm taking quite the risk. This could backfire horribly. It costs me 400 per month. It won't be that bad, but it's still a risk. We're not actually losing money, which is surprising. So we're basically going to build our housing around that school for the meantime. Or at least that's the plan. Something I should probably do is put in another bus stop right there and a subway station right there. Alright, so hopefully that school will work. Let's just check commute routes and see. People are going there. There are 12 pedestrians going there, so that'll do for now. Can I just escape out of that? There we go. Alright, so far so good. We're not actually losing money, which is surprising. We need more housing though, so let's extend this right down, and we shall make more low-density housing zones. Right, that's better. Hopefully that'll keep people happy. And it does. Glorious. Look at those people moving in. So frantic to get into the new houses. Alright. Now they don't have jobs. They want industry, but I don't want to give them industrial stuff right now. I just don't. But I guess I may have to. So how can we work this? I guess these guys probably don't want to be living right next to a busy road, so this will be where we put the first avenue, methinks. They're gonna have to deal with it. It's gonna be a busy road. Right. So the way I'm thinking this will work is relatively simple. If I extend this down that way and out to ConflictNation, we can bring this up to meet that avenue, and we can bring this up to meet that one. We'll extend this out that way. We could probably put our industry down here. I just don't know if we need it. I mean, the freight train's right there, so maybe let's take a train line right up here. Right through the middle. Okay, that'll work. Now, can I get something that will convert a train into a train line into a subway line? What's this? What do they want? A house of worship. Okay, we can put that down here, I guess. Yeah, we'll put it there on the avenue. Why not? Okay. So, is there anything that will connect a subway line to a... What's this? Build more plants. I'm not putting a coal plant right next to my city. I will put another turbine. Alright. So, like I said, is there any way I can connect a subway line to an overhead line? Subway to elevated. That's not right at all. That's not a one. I don't want elevated lines. Can I get subway to normal? I guess I could make an elevated rail. Like, can they be connected to normal rail lines? It doesn't look like it. Oh well, balls to it. That can be our freight line, which would imply that our industrial zone can go up this way. So we will build an avenue right next to the train line that goes like that. And we shall have an industrial zone right up here. In fact, we'll go with agriculture. I want to divide it a little bit more, though, so we will put some streets. It's going like this. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So straight there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's put some agricultural zoning right there. In fact, you know what? We're going to divide this a little bit more. Oh dear, I can't build roads there. Whatever, we'll not bother dividing it. Just put it like that. Okay, they have no power. Let's change that for them. Lovely. Okay. So I assume that now we need a freight train station. Right. Okay, let's work this out. So if I put the station there, there's probably no way I can do this and make it work. Oh, yes, I can, actually. Okay. Fair enough. I didn't know I could do that, but there we go. So the freight train will come around like that. And I guess we should probably put one that links from over there as well, shouldn't we? Let's see if this will work. Oh, wow, it does. Demolished the guy's farm, but that's fine. So how are we going to link this back round, I have to wonder. Maybe I can just do a loop. Does this work? Yes, it does. That's quite something. Okay, that'll work, I guess. Maybe, maybe not. We'll soon find out. If trains start crashing up there, then we have a problem. Okay, I'm going to put another freight train station just here. How many is that? Why, that's 2. So if I take a road out like this, one more, and down, and back across, I should be able to put a freight train station right there. Lovely. And we'll put some community gardens next to it. I can't say community today, for some reason. There we go. Community, not communi. There we go. Needs power, we'll put that right there. Gonna try and go for clean energy for the meantime. That place is filling up nicely. How's the school doing? Still only 12 people that go there, which is a little bit worrying, if anything. Okay, so a passenger rail station is slightly different. There we go. Now maybe that'll work, maybe it won't. Do people actually use it? Yes, they do. Okay, so people are actually using that. Maybe they'll use it to get up to the farms as well. I don't think that'll work. Or maybe it will, I don't know. You know, I'm going to be exceedingly awkward. And that station is going to sit like that. There we go. So maybe people will use it, maybe they won't. No commuters currently. There are some freight trucks and trains actually coming in from there. Wonderful. So no one's actually commuting up that way. No one's using that. And there are cars going to the freight station. Fair enough. At least that one's working. I don't think we need a freight station down here because there's no industry, but I'm just going to leave it there anyway. I'm also going to extend the housing areas here. There we go. Lovely. I think this is coming along nicely. We're going to need some more commercial, methinks. I kind of want to disconnect all of this from the avenue, because I don't want these little side streets, effectively. Well, they are side streets, I guess. I don't want them becoming too clogged and congested, or whatever the hell that word is. I can never say it. That frustrates me. Now, these guys will have a problem in that they need to be connected, I guess. So, I'll do that, but no one else. Alright, there we go. Now let's put more commercial zoning. Some high density stuff right here. Because why the hell not? Oh dear. We have a fire. Let's put a station right there. Oh, that's perfect. Alright. We're probably going to need a station up here as well, so we'll put that there. We're currently getting a little bit of money coming in. They still want more industry, so I'm going to need to oblige just to keep them happy for the meantime. I'm not quite sure where to put it. Do I just put it right next to... I guess I'll go right next to agricultural stuff. So let's do just that. Wonderful. Filthy, stinking industry. Just what I don't want. Right, maybe they'll shut up now. In fact, before anyone else tries building, let's put our taxes for dirty industry right up to 15%. And we're going to put high-tech down to about 5, just to see if we can have an impact on what's going on here. So they should really think twice before they, you know, build their dirty industries. What have we got here? Manufacturing. Manufacturing. Alright, so there are some dirty industries, but a lot of them are manufacturing. I'm fine with that. So is this getting any use? No, it's not. This isn't so bad. Is this being used? Oh, yes, it is. People are going out of town. That's being used briefly. So far, so good. So far, so good. Let's see about making this slightly more high density. Alright, look at this. These places sprung up pretty quickly. Okay. So I'm thinking that over this way, we're going to have our water supply. So let's start on that. We'll need a pump. And we will need a turbine to power them. Alright. Let's get water flowing through the city. We'll follow the roads because, you know, makes the most sense. Right, up the avenue. Then around the commercial zone. And we will go down here and see if this works. Come on, update. There we go, lovely. Ah, that worked perfectly. Okay, let's send some water up to this zone. And on out to ConflictNation, why the hell not? I've got a funny feeling that water usage is going to become a problem shortly. In fact, I think it's already doing so. Okay, so far so good. I'm fine with that. So let's exit that. And there we go. We have our first apartment buildings cropping up there. Oh, I'm so proud. It's like when you have your first child. It's exactly like that.